Hey, welcome back for a special edition of the Monday night of the Habs Nation with hockey coach Francis directly for the beautiful country of Thailand. And the reason why, because I'm going to be in Bangkok today and for approximately 18 hours. And then I'll be back for tomorrow night for the game for Montreal Canadiens play again the team Utah. Logan Cooley versus Juraj Sikorsky. Interesting, coach. So that's going to do tomorrow night at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And the reason I came back early today, I said many of you I'm going to be off maybe for the next tonight, is because you have a couple of news around the Montreal Canadiens, the Laval Rocket, and I want to discuss a bit for 60 minutes about this. I understand we're not going to have a lot of people here, but I think at the end, many of you could maybe watching the the recording video today and then learn more about what's going on with the Montreal Canadiens. So we have a couple of people knock the door and our top. Welcome back. And of course, Luc Fortin. Again, don't forget, please, to click on the like. We appreciate it a lot. And we're going to rock and roll for 60 minutes only. I cannot go over 8:30. And with a lot of contents for the Montreal Canadiens, I want to hear what you think about what's happening with the Montreal. So let's start right away with the NHL. I'm supposed to be about Montreal, but you have a couple of things about the NHL. First of all, let's talk about the Columbus Blue Jackets, the New York Rangers, and the Ottawa Senators, and the trade between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Nashville Predators today. The Nashville sent Philippe Tomasino to the Nashville Predator. I believe this is a 4-round pick in return. Not much, honestly, when you look about this. Tomasino played only 11 games this year with the Nashville Predator. He have only one assist, 1 point. This is a ex 24 overall pick in 2018, I believe, or 19. And obviously never find his groove with his full potential in NHL. Look, this is a 6 foot, 180 pounds. We'll see if he can have a better career with the Pittsburgh Penguins. And for Pittsburgh Penguins, the way they're doing right now, I think to add Thomas Sinano, I think there will be not a problem for them, of course. A minor trade. But the biggest news is more about what's going on with Tris team. First of all, the Columbus Blue Jackets tried to shopping right now the 6th overall pick, David Cherechek. And I'm talking about a right defenseman, never play the right way or the properly by the Columbus Blue Jackets. He was in the last 2 seasons, American Hockey League, a couple of games in NHL. He returned now in American Hockey League last week. He's on the market. Many team in NHL would love to have a David Cherechek. Would be interesting what would be the cost for Cherechek, what the Columbus Blue Jackets are looking for. And of course, this is a new management with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Talking about Dan Waddell, the GM over there. They have a new head coach. And then with Cherechek draft by the old management, that's maybe the reason what Waddell will wait until he get the right price to trade Cherechek. But again, a right defenseman, it could fit with the Montreal Canadiens, but the cost, I don't know, honestly. And I don't know if they will trade a right defenseman for a right defenseman. It's not worth it for the Montreal Canadiens. So, Luciano is in the house. Kovalev is in the house tonight. And then we have a lot of people knocking the door slowly, properly, the right way. So, thanks everybody to be a part of the show. The New York Rangers are on the market to trade possible Jacob Trouba and Chris Kreider. This is big news for the Rangers. If you look properly, closely, the situation with the Rangers, not a bad year so far, but the record against the 500 team versus the record from the no team in the playoff is completely show the Rangers are maybe not maybe not the team we are thinking they are. And that's maybe the reason why the Rangers try to figure out maybe to make a big splash trade at some point. Again, Trouba is one of them. Now, on the flip side, the Ottawa Senators lost 5 games straight. And that's the Ottawa Senators year after year. Copycat of the Buffalo Sabres, right? And they point different direction. They now just allowed Zob out for a couple of weeks. And we heard today Brady Tkachuk could be on the market. The price of Kachuk will be big. Can the Rangers and Ottawa match up a trade like Truba, Raider? I don't know. But I think that will be very interesting. A team could looking for Kachuk, in my opinion, is the Dallas Star. I think the Dallas Star have the players right now to make a trade to the Ottawa Senator. We'll see. But again, this is huge news. The captain Ottawa Senator could be on the market. On the market, Ottawa looking for, a splash that team. Same year after year, new goalies does not work. Cam Talbot there before. Anderson was there before. Now is Ulmark. They got many of them, and every year they struggle to get the right goalies. And Kopisalu, I think he was there too. So listen, it'll be interesting what happening with Ottawa Senator for sure. Claude Richard is in the house tonight. AJ is in the house. Where is Georgia going? AG? That's a great question, right? Not only one team or two teams looking for him. As I'm being honest with you, half of the NHL team would love to have a David Jiricek. The key behind that is the cost. And when you trade a player like him, but a team like Columbus can wait until they get the best offer for a team in NHL. But definitely, David Jiricek is going to be traded at some point. It's just a matter of the days or the week. But Jiricek will now going to finish the season, I believe, with the Columbus Blue Jacket. Deal is Pesdick done, said Cervelli. Here we go. That's possible there. Now the Canucks aging. I think, can the Canucks trade Felix Ronet? I don't think so. I think they would love to have a right defenseman. I'm not sure. I think a team like a Nashville Predator could looking about that kind of team, looking for a player like a Jiricek. But would be interesting what happening, of course, for the next couple of days for the Columbus Blue Jacket. Wow. That's interesting, AJ. Harvey, welcome back. Thanks for all the live we got so far. So that's happening, guys. And NHL was just a clip, news about this. 11 game, guys, and 11 game is on play today in NHL. 11 game. I don't know why so many game Monday night. I think it was something happening, but Lightning 4-1, guys. Unbelievable. The Colorado Avalanche get beat 4-1. A goal on the short and dirt, guys. A mistake by McKinnon. And that's happening there. A 2-1 a coming now. And a goal. A 4-1, guys. A mistake of Nathan McKinnon at the blue line. The Panthers Capitals 1-1. The Devils Predator 1-1. Blues Rangers 1-1. Jim Montgomery for his game behind the bench. Of the Flyers take the lead 2-0 again a good night. Montreal lost 6-2. The Stars lead 2-1. And big game tonight between the Red Wing Islanders. And then we have the Flame and the Senator to watch for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. So that's what we got so far. Danny T is in the house. Danny T, welcome back. I agree with you, AJ, about that. The Montreal Canadiens, guys. So let's start with the news. Again, we flipped that show for 60 minutes. Patrick Laney and Joshua Roy. What happening for the news for the Montreal Canadiens? First of all, guys, it's happening today. Called by the Montreal Canadiens early today. It was at the practice. And the Montreal Canadiens, the news of the day is, first of all, let's talk about Joshua Roy. Joshua Roy is back with the Montreal Canadiens. He was a call up, but he has 16 points and 17 games so far for him with the American Hockey League with 8 goals, 8 assists. Look, this is going to be players going to help in a bit more the Montreal Canadiens. Maybe not on the right share at the beginning, but nothing wrong with that. Joshua Roy is back with the Montreal Canadiens. And talking about Patrick Laney, guys, Patrick was on the regular jersey today. So it's just a question of time before the Patrick Laney return with the Montreal Canadiens. Martin St. Louis said after the practice today, he does not expect him, Patrick, to be back with the lineup this week. Montreal play 4 games this week, Tuesday to Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. What happening there? sometimes you have to listen the coach, but not necessarily he would tell the truth. So nothing is a liar, Martin Saint Louis, but for him, he doesn't expect him. Again, I think they will wait after the next week, after the week this week, to bring back Patrick at the beginning of the December. So we'll be interested in what's happening. But again, this is a question the days now of the game before we see the number 92 back in the lineup with the Montreal Canadiens. The fans are looking for him to be back. Again, Joshua Watt was called up. So what happening today, guys, is the Montreal Canadiens shared the line today par Martin Saint-Louis. The line out there this way. Caulfield, Suzuki, New Hook. Roy, Evans, Henneman. Anderson, Devorak, Gallagher. And then you have Sakeski, Dak, and Armia. Now, if you look at it's line number 1, line number 2, line number 3, line number 4. Is it how Martin Saint-Louis is going to use those lines tomorrow against Utah? I have no clue. But this is what we got today at the practice. Madison have a treatment day. So we'll see if he's going to use that 1, 2, 3, or 4. But I don't think he will go that direction. I think it's going to be Suzuki line, Dak line, Devarek line, a Evans line with Henneman and Jake Evans. Mac Elliott is in the house tonight. Welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well. Now, talking about Joshua Roy, guys. Joshua Roy on the 4 line. Why? Why? That's what I want to hear from you now. Are you agree or disagree with the situation for the line for the Montreal Canadiens? A New Hook. Play with Caulfield and Suzuki. New Hook had 4 goals this year. He played all year long on the top 6. We already know what New Hook bring. Yes, he have a speed. He push hard. I don't have to complain about that, but his hockey IQ is average. It's not a good fit with Caulfield and Suzuki at long term. Joshua Roy at the bottom 4. You're not going to ask a Roy to go physical and forecheck the opponent team like Henneman and Condoda. Now, the good news for him, he played with Jake Evans. So I like that because Jake Evans is responsible. But again, Joshua Roy need to play on the top 6. Me, I would put Roy right away with Suzuki Caulfield. Why not? Why not? That would be the line I would use on that one. If you want to put Sakeski back with the first line, fine. But I think Dak and Sakeski are eligible to be on the 4 line or to be bench if something happening. Both of them have to get out of the situation right there. So for me, this is the line what I believe maybe we're going to see what happening tomorrow at the practice before the game start. But this is what we're going to see tomorrow night for that. Pizza is in the house. Mike is in the house. Dan, welcome back with Colette. So, the reason I put him on the top 6 for what, guys, on the 3rd line, I don't want to remove Anderson and Gallagher together. They are the most consistency players in the beginning of the season as the duo together. As the duo, and they put Christian Levorak or you put Jake Evans, it's the same way. So for me, I think I will go that way. I think for me, I would change everything. You put Joshua Roy on the first line with Suzuki Caulfield. You give Dak Sakeski, keep New Hook there if you want to. Bring back Evans with Gallagher and Anderson and put on the 4 line Devorak, Armia, and Henneman. That's it, that's all. I think that would be the right way to go that direction over there. Ronnie, welcome back in the house. Great point about that, Mark. The first line is tiny with that, but still, until Patrick Lenny is coming back, when you're going to have Lenny coming back, guys, you're going to have Sekeski, Dak, Patrick Lenny together, and then you're going to get, honestly, Suzuki, Caulfield, and again, they would put New Hook, or they can put Sekeski on the first line. Then you have Doc with Patrick Laney and with New Hook. But again, I would put New Hook. The problem with New Hook, guys, is the third line is so good together. When I say so good, I'm talking about their most consistency player, right? If you move one of them, both of them cannot play on the top six. So they are a little bit struggling about the top six Montreal Canadiens. Thanks so much, Danny T. I had the practice pizza today. Harry, December look like for him to return. No chance and the line and the score, guys, on the board. So that's what we got, guys, for the Montreal game today. On the line again, will be interesting what happening about that. Mike Gaudette, New Hook, 4 goals this year, 4-9. It's just like we have a bunch of the player guys can play on the third line. And we don't have a lot. We don't have anybody can play on the second line. And if you think about this, guys, the best players between New Hook, Roy, Henneman, Gallagher, Anderson, Armia, it's just Roy. It's just Roy. He has the best hockey IQ. He has a great vision about hockey, and he is good on the playmaking. And I think that would be a good fit on the top six. Gallagher Anderson cannot play on the top six. New York, he proved it. He cannot be on the top six. And Armia is not a top six. So for me, I would put Joshua Roy and let him there. Let him until we see his evaluation. That will give us an idea what he looked like in the future. Center with Kirby Doc. That need to be center. Larry Labali back in the house. You're welcome, Ronnie. It was a pleasure. Open the door to you. So again, if you just joined us, White Coach is early tonight because I have to go at 8:30 tonight. But I'll be honest with you guys. Whatever I do tonight, sometimes I go out. Sometimes I sit outside. I walk on the beach. I go to bed. Never before midnight. I review the game. The pipeline players, Montreal, are hanging there until 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, sometimes 4 a.m. I wake up in the morning, and I don't do a show, it pisses me off. I don't like day off. I don't like to missing a show for you guys. I don't know. It's who I am. But that's the reason I came early today. I said, you know what? I'm going to Bangkok. I can leave a little bit later and set up everything. So I'm going to be there later during the day. That's the reason we do the show tonight. So again, 7:30, 8:30 tonight. And then I'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. So thanks everybody to be part of the show. Don't forget, please, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. Let's move on now, guys. All the other things going on with the Montreal Canadiens. Again, was the news about the Montreal Canadiens today at the practice with Martin St. Louis. Now, we have other news, but this time, guys, with Laval Rocket. Not looking good. It hurt. I love the Laval Rocket. They are very good year so far. The Rocket are looking good. It's fun to watch. You know, it's a lot of prospect for Montreal again. Many of them never going to play with the Montreal, but it's fun to watching the Laval Rocket this year. And I think it's we follow them like we never did before. So what happening there, guys? Today we have a couple of news. First of all, guys, but they call up Montreal Joshua 1 and they return Lucas Condola. But that's the good news for the Laval to get Condola back with them. But here it's not good news. First of all, injuries update. Barry Boulet missed both games last week. Is a day to day right now with the Laval Rocket. What is gone? Barry Boulet is out. Now, whereas Mezar is still hurt for 2 more weeks. Alex Luke Tuck, bad news now, is out for a lower body 3 to 4 weeks for Luke Tuck. Today, Laval announced Brendan Gignac is out for 4 to 6 weeks. We talk about guys, Gignac on the top line, Barry Boulet on the top line, and Joshua Watt is on top line. Your 3 first line players are out for the Laval Rocket. You have Luke Tuck have a great year on the 4 line with Florent Jekai in Arsenault. And Philippe Mézard have a great year with the kid line with Owen Beck and Jared Davidson. The Laval Rocket called out for the Trois-Rivières Lions Jacob Novak. Novak is an NCAA player. Big body, guys, but never have but the potential to play NHL. But we see is to have him. We know Montreal have also Jacob Perrault called up last week. The Laval Rocket. So that's what the news today for the Laval Rocket. And no, in our top, at least Michael Edge was not invited. Wow. The Tampa Bay Lightning guy 5-1 at the first period against Colorado. So in our top, your question about Team Canada, at least something changed, but he was not invited by Team Canada to participate at the World Championship. Now, why is the reason behind that? But Team Canada protect all the players play a junior before they take a player play an NCAA. It's maybe not the right things, maybe not the things to do, right? But that's the reason he was not invited during summer for Michael Edge. So I don't see him to play with Team Canada. At least something changed, but this is the situation about him. So Laval Rocket played 3 games this week, all 3 on the road. And I'm talking about Wednesday against Hershey, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton, and the Lehigh Valley. The Hershey and the Scranton lead on the East Division, guys. 2 solid teams. Both teams lost only 4 games this season. Hershey is all about offensive side. One of the best teams in American Hockey with most goals this year. On the flip side, the Scranton is like the Laval Rocket. They're really good on the defensive, on the goal again. One of the 3 best teams in the American Hockey League. The Lehigh Valley play approximately for 500. I think the record is 6-6 something. So Laval next week going to face a 3 good matchup, 3 game on the road. We're going to deliver a couple of games for you guys on the week. So don't miss the show of the Laval Rocket. You point about this. Because think them on your show this week, you have to go on the bridge. Exactly, Ronnie, about that. Who is the Team Canada coach this year? Oh, wow. This is a great question. I have a blank. Now you look me, I need to look. Dave Cameron. Dave Cameron with Sylvain Favreau, Mike Johnson, Chris Lazari. Interesting. Dave Cameron. So that give you an idea what's going on. Apologize. Completely, Mike, forget about that one. So that's happening, guys, about the Laval Rocket update for today. And again, Laval Rocket will be very challenging now for the next couple of games with the kind of injury. But this is a part of the American Hockey League, right? As to fill up the team number one, the national team. Now, yesterday we did a report card about a Montreal Canadiens by forward, by defensemen, by goalies, and by the staff. Tonight, and I did early, if you don't watch my video today, I did a report card for the players. Now, for the next 10 minutes, you have to tell me if you agree or disagree about that report card. Sorry about that. And I got a couple of comments for people, and some of them on my video today, they would said, "Oh, coach, you're too easy on the players. A 32 team should not have any A, everything like that." Now, guys, the report card for the players is not have nothing to do with a team or 31, 30, and NHL, and nothing to do with the sending. It's about their own personal performance since the beginning of the season. Does it make sense? So this is the reason I gave Trent great, and I want you to tell me what you agree or disagree, or what you feel would be the grade for the players. So first of all, let's start with a grade A. I have two players, Cole Caulfield and Brendan Gallagher. At the beginning of the season, guys, if you would tell us that Caulfield had 12 goals in his first 20 games, I would say, oh, maybe not. With the season he got last season, with a shooting percentage at 8.9. It's a new Caulfield. Unfortunately for him, he have only 2 goals in November so far, and both goals are against Buffalo on power play. So Caulfield is on the slump right now, but still have 12 goals, 16 points. So I give him an A. Gallagher, if someone tell me today he will have 12.8 goals after 20 games, I would say not at all. It will never happen. But it did happen. And that's the reason Brendan Gallagher deserves an A. He played better on my expectation for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's all my grade today. It's about my expectation. My expectation was at the beginning of the season. GF or GFed is back in the house. Talk about the tempo 5-1. You're absolutely about that. And I thought go with Gary A and even A minus. So that's what we got on that one. Now, on the grade A minus, I had Jake Evans and I have Kevin Coley. But Jake Evans, maybe the most consistency forward for the Montreal Canadiens as a center. Evans bring a lot on the table, on the details of the game. With Joel Armia, maybe the best duo PK or the top 5 duo PK in NHL. He's constantly on the eyes on the PK. And we have to give credit. We have to give credit of Jake Evans so far. So he played as a versatile player, 4 line, 3rd line, 2nd line, and that's happening to him. So congratulations to Jake Evans. Now, Caden Coley, great start of the year until he got injured. After his injury, it took him a couple of games to come back stronger. And finally, the last couple of games now, the last 2-3 games, he played very well on the left side. And he's maybe the best defenseman overall for the Montreal Canadiens. That's the reason I gave him an A minus for that. A2 Habs should extend Gallagher contract for another 8 years, 6 years. Wow, everything about that for Gallagher. Great B plus for the Montreal Canadiens. Lane Hudson. It is what it is with Lane Hudson. You're going to see a lot of flash on the offensive side. He opened a lot of percentages. You have 11 points. Great season so far for Lane Hudson. Play over 20 minutes per game. but he gave a lot on the other side, gave away puck, turnover puck. He does not finish many things he does, but is excited to watching this players. He's only 20 years old. He's only played 22 games in NHL, and that's okay. That's the reason I give him a B plus. He is -9 and -12. He need to improve is that side of the game. Um, I disagree with what you said, McCann, about him. Why he's underrated defensively, guys. Leonard said he's not underrated in NHL on the defensive zone. Completely disagree with him. First of all, it's hard for him to win a battle 1 versus 1. Um, he play better with a stick. He makes some kind of stop sometime, but on the game overall, guys, he's struggling on the defensive side, on the defense coverage zone. The puck going to the corner, guys, not 9 or 8 on time on the 10, he pick up the puck. So when he said he is underrated, I disagree. He's getting better. He's only 20 years old. I'm not worried about him. Hudson, a B plus. Nick Suzuki. Now, some of you said, yeah, but yes, we want Nick Suzuki to be more consistency. But look what the player he plays sometime with him. At the end of the day, Nick Suzuki guys have a good year overall. We would love to his Corsi to be higher. We like to make Nick Suzuki to be a little bit more a play driver or a playmaker. But he have 19 point 20 game. Overall, I give him a B plus for Nick Suzuki. A B could be also could be another note you can give to him to Suzuki. But overall, Nick Suzuki have a good year so far. Now, the grade B for the Montreal Canadiens. I have 3 players: Henneman, Madison, and Anderson. About that. Now, for Henneman, guys, play the 4 line, play 9 minutes per game. He's physical. His forechecking is one of the best for the Montreal Canadiens. A 4 goal with the Montreal Canadiens. Play minute on the power play. Play a specific role. And remember, guys, when he played in Sweden 2 years ago, his role when he started at the Sweden Hockey League, it was a full role. He played with Owenson, and Owenson said Henneman bring a specific role. So he's been there. He understands Henneman his role. He know what he need to do. So for me, Henneman deserves to have a B since the beginning of the season. Madison, yes, machine a turnover maybe, machine a giveaway. And I gave him a B. I could go maybe with B minus. And the reason behind that is because he played at least half of the game with an injuries. And he's still on the ice 25 minutes per game. You like him or you not like him, it is what it is with Mike Madison. He played a specific role in Montreal Canadiens. He had 1 goal, at 12 assists, 11 assists. Like Leonard says, he's -9, but he's constantly on the power play, on the PK, and we have to appreciate for what his minute he gave to Montreal Canadiens. And again, he's a guy played with an injury for most of the game, so I give him a B. It could be a B minus. I would be agree with you, but I would not give him a C for Mike Madison. Anderson, guys, bounce back players, still only 4 goals, but I think overall, Josh Anderson played many, many more better game at that game overall. That's the reason I gave him a B. So, well, again, it could be a B minus for Anderson, but I think overall it was pretty good. Hudson, A plus. I would disagree with you about that A too. You can go with a if you want to, or A minus for that. Hudson need to defend better is on the pace of 44 points, a B, a minus 36 and 26. And a C, B minus, trouble, a C. After doing game coach, all the team I see is A minus E. LDP back in the house. Welcome back, everybody. Don't forget that. Now we're going to go with a C and have Joan Amia, Montembeau, Jekai, Condoda, and Savard. Now, Amia, guys, play on the 4 line, move up a little bit. Good game, bad game. 4 goals this year, I believe he is. Maybe not. I don't know. I would like to get more, but he played on the 4 line. We cannot ask for more. Play a solid PK with 0 with Jake Even. That's the reason I give him a C, not a C minus. Montembeau, guys, it's It's an opposite goalie. He can give you a great minute performance and fun in it, right? Shoot out Vegas, Edmonton, shoot out the Leafs, have a couple of games at 90, a 900, 500 save percentage, 930, 920. But again, after that, you have a lot of bad game where he gave 6 goals, 5 goals, 4 goals. So inconsistency for Montembeau, but I will give him a C. Jekai, it's a roller coaster with Jekai. Couple of great game, couple of bad game. Uh, find his way back the last couple of games. Yesterday, some of you said he have a good game. I disagree. Many of them have a really bad game for me, and Jekai was one of them. That's not a very bad game, but it was a bad game overall for Jekai. But again, inconsistency. Again, those C guys about inconsistency. Can't do that for what he showed to us, guys. 4 line center, physical with Eneman. He played his role. I'll give him a C. We didn't see enough for Condola to get a little bit better or lower. Savard, guys, again, Savard, you have a couple of good game. Is a guy blocked the shot, right? But he can see he's slow. He can see we thought he's going to be a great matchup with Hudson. Does not work. We put him other players. It does not work also. Play good on minute on the PK. Got beat many times. A C minus for Savard. I'll be agree for all of you about that. Now, for my great C minus. New Hook, 4 goal. Inconsistency for New Hook. He have opportunities. Play couple of shape on unit number 1, power play. And then a ton of minute on the second line. Now he played the first line, but he did not take advantage. He have only 4 goals. And the reason behind that is because he does not create more. He work hard, so of course. He skate well, but we need more for Alex Newhook. Maybe not the right share. Jittle's trouble. After a great camp, he's struggling during the season. A little bit better the last couple of games. Won 1 goal last game, but still, a C minus for trouble, I think is well done for him. Justin Barron, LD scratch most of the time. Look, he's full risk. He cannot play on game after game. He have reason behind that. And I will give him a C minus. At the end of the day, Barron they play only after the game. On the D side, on the grade D guys, Sakaski and Dewarak. Sakaski 1 goal. And Sakaski 4 goals this year is unbelievable. Not good enough. -4 last game. Maybe he said the right thing after at the press conference, but you cannot only say the right thing there if you don't show up on the ice. Sakaski have a bunch of assists, right? But at the end of the day, we need more for Sakaski. We need to see Sakaski like he was at the end of the year last season. Until then, a D for him is well done. Deserved by Sakaski. Christian Devarak, guys, you have maybe a 5-game stretch. He was pretty good. But in 20 game, guys, Devarak not good enough for me for Devarak this year. It doesn't really give day. And everybody wait just when he's going to be traded at the end of the day. E now. I'm going to remove myself, guys, for the E. Could be that. Yes, injuries play a part of the game. But where's the effort? Where is the passion? Where is physicality of the game? Where he won the battle? When he crashed the net? Where is he on the defensive zone coverage? Is -13 or -15? And finally, Caden Primo, guys, 459 goal again average and a save percentage of 847. One of the worst goalies in NHL on both categories. A record of 1-1. So for me, he deserves a E, Dak, a Primo for the Montreal Canadiens. That's all my report card for the Montreal. I agree, disagree. It's okay, guys. There's nothing wrong. And we can flip a little bit the different players, but I think that's what they are. So we'll see if there's anything about that. Mark Strobel, C minus, Pesada. I'm not forgetting someone, then they have not made a good impression. Add top for medicine, goalie, Hudson Savard, 2 others defensemen, struggle to defend if the wish is the best improve and the mistake of final year of his career at overplay. Ça, qu'est-ce qui est D plus pour une tap? Yeah, a D plus, I'd be agree. A D minus for Dvorak. Yeah, ça va a D, not sure. About that, Amia, 2 goals and 7 assists. Makela go with goalie B. I gave him an A. Gallagher A. I gave him an A. Suzuki a B. I gave him a B. Sakeski a C. I disagree with you. Hudson a B. Madison B minus. I gave him a B, I believe. Hudson a B. Sakeski a C. This one I disagree. New York a D. It could get there, but a C minus for him. Dvorak F, Primo F, Montebo is C plus, C, Savard C, Henneman B. We are on the same page. Anderson B, Baron D plus. I wouldn't say disagree with you about that. Jacka is C, Dak, Amir a D. I think Dak E for me for that one. LDP is back in the house. Anderson B, C, Travis. So we see about everything. Thanks for all the light we get tonight, guys. Don't forget look at the bottle, the maker. I send you coach Sakeski, Dak, this missing, and the piece also for them. Yeah, but at the end of the day, guys, the Blues lead 2-1, guys. The Flyers lead 3-0 against the Golden Knight. The Flames lead the Ottawa Senators, guys. Jonathan Huberdeau, 1-0. So that's what we got, guys, for the report card. Thanks again to be with us. And again, this is a special. I did my 3-star of the week, guys, this week. I want to share it with you, my 3-star, if you don't mind. And let me check what are they. Randy Walkman, welcome back in the house. The 3-star of the week for the Montreal Canadiens, I have Brennan Gallagher, 1 goal, 2 assists, goal against Edmonton Oilers, 2 assists of the 2 goals against the Golden Knights, 3 points, 7 shots on the net for Brennan Gallagher. Jake Evans, 1 goal, 1 assist for Evans on the empty net, 2 points, 5 hit, plus 1 with 3 shots on the net. Eman, guys, 1 goal against the Vegas, 1 point, but 9 hits for Eman. I think for me, that's conclude my 3-star of the week. If you have any other players, mention this on the chat. Have a good week for the Montreal. On the Laval Rocket, guys, the record is 1-1-1 last week. I have to go with the goaltender, Jacob Tobesh. Yes, he lost the game Wednesday night in a shootout and overtime, but he faced 39 shots. He saved 37 of them. We're not complaining about Tobesh. He won against Belleville 3-1. So Tobesh have great weeks, a 150 goal against average, a 967 save percentage. Jared Davidson with 2 goals Friday night, 3-point goal winning game, a 5 shot on net. It was Saturday, by the way. Good week for Davidson so far. Great weeks, 8 goals for Davidson since the beginning of the season. Joshua Roy caught the call up today for the Montreal Canadiens at 3 points Saturday, 1 goal, 2 assists, 10 shots on the net for Joshua Roy. And Roy a little bit transformed with Pascal Vincent. I'm talking about his physicality of the game, his back checking, his role on defensive zone coverage. So Roy have a great week for the Laval Rocket. Laval struggling to put the puck in the net the last couple of games until against Belleville. But we're still going to now to do without Gignac. RHP still with the Laval Rocket, by the way. The 3-star of the week for the pipeline for the Montreal again. Michael Edge, 1 goal, 4 assists, 5 points. What a great game he did against the Penn State Saturday. And then we have Jacob Fuller, have a record of 1-1, 150, 942, 1 shootout Friday, gave 3 goals on 26 shots, 28 shots Saturday. The Boston College last Saturday. And finally, Luke Middlestad. Nobody talk about him. He's a left defenseman, play with the Minnesota Golfer. 3 assists, 3 points for Middlestad. and they are my three-star of the week. For other players that have a good week for the pipeline, guys, Sam Marisco is 11 goal of the season. Denver lost both games on the weekend. Again, Arizona State, and really shocking about that. We have Kapanen have 2 assists last week in 2 games. Kapanen played approximately 19, 20 minutes per game, play on the first line with the team Timra. Have 4 points or 4 assists. They have 0 goal yet, and 4 games with the team Timra. So that's a play for the Montreal Canadiens. Tyler Top scored a goal Sunday. I think he scored a goal Friday, and then he have an assist Sunday for Tyler Top. Owen Bratz have 1 assist. So that's give you a little bit more what's going on with the pipeline of the Montreal Canadiens. ADP 967. I was not sure about element, but physical aspect, he has a chance to his game as me believing the offense will come. He has a great shot. Yes, Mark, I agree with you. He's not a bad, he's a good size, 6'2", guys, 190 for element. So he adapt what is his role. And you know what? We need a four line players, and element, it can also bring, I believe, 9, 10 goals. So I think this is a great asset for the Montreal Canadiens overall. And that's what we got. Dan, funny, I don't hear anyone. I want rank trade. I'm not sure, Dan, what you talking about. Funny, I don't know. I don't hear anyone want trade Gallagher. You talk about Gallagher. Oh, Dan, I heard that, honestly, but I will not trade him right now. Um, Ronnie, ask a coach and I tap my number. I send you. We have a Quebec on the Canadian. That's what I got my 3 weeks of my 3-star of the week for the Montreal Canadiens. Um, I want to talk about Jake Evans contract. The reason behind that, guys, Evans is on final year contract. We know Devorak, Armia, Evans, Savard, and Pesada. We have 5 players now on final year contract. I believe the top priority for Montreal Canadiens is Jake Evans. Yes, Owen Beck. Yes, Kapanen. Yes, Michael Edge. But all 3 players, guys, are not ready to play with the Montreal Canadiens. And if they are ready to play with Montreal Canadiens, I believe with the departure of Devorak, that will give a 2 center with Montreal with not much experience. And we have a Kirby Dack struggling. So I believe Montreal is going to resign Jake Evans. Now, Jake Evans, you can compare him with different players in NHL play a specific role as the 4th line or 3rd line. And Vegas signed today, or last week, I apologize, Brad Harden. Harden have a 5 years contract at $2.5 million. They are similar players, guys. Play specific role on the 3rd line with the Vegas Golden Knight. He scored goal I think he has 7, 8 goals this year for Harden. Never reached over 13 goals in NHL. The number stat during the career in NHL are similar. So for me, are you willing to give a contract of Jake Evans for the upcoming year? If yes, how many years? And what would be the amount you're going to give? So this is your turn out to tell me what you think about that. Randy, yes, I start early. I have to go earlier for 3 years for Dan Wallet. I will keep Evan if he can play any position. Welcome back, Nicola. Thanks for all the live we got tonight. Mark Elliott, 3 years, AAV at 2.5 about right for Evans. The Wild lead 1-0. Luciano. The Lightning 5-1, 1-1 Panthers Capitals. The Devils lead 2-1. The Blues, now the Rangers 2-2. The Flyers 3-1. Jack Eichel score. The Star lead 3-1 again Carolina. Carolina lost Anderson and Kachikov, the goaltender. Now, Kachuk score, guys. Ottawa lead the Flame 2-1. Detroit Islanders 1-1. The Jet Wild 1-1. Alex Yafalou score. Tied the game 1-1. Now we have Ronnie said that everybody want this $4 million for Ronnie for Evans, and after 3 years at $2.5 million. Now I think for me, Jake Evans and NHL is going to get $3 million. Jake Evans at 28, 29, at 28 years old, turn 29 after that, is going to get a minimum of 4 years. I think if you offer him a 4 years contract at $3 million, he's going to be fine with the Montreal Canadiens. It would take a minimum 2 years for Beck, Kapanen, Michael Edge to be with the Montreal Canadiens. At year number 3, this is when the Montreal Canadiens are going to be better and better and better. At $3 million, it doesn't hurt your salary cap when it's going to be 95, 98, or maybe $100 million. So for me, I will extend one more year, 4 years for Jake Evans at $3 million. He loves Montreal. He played a role with the Montreal Canadiens. It could be your third center. Think about this: Jake Evans, third center at $3 million is cheap. If Evans can contribute with 15 goals per year, 12 to 15 goals, 30 to 35 points, play on the PK, win the important face-off, this is a great deal for the Montreal Canadiens. That's what would be my prediction for that there. The ideal, Mike, the ideal deal, it would be 3 years at $3 million. I agree with you, Mike. But because this could be his biggest, but it's always going to be, he become UFA, so he have a chance to offer his service to many teams. You see, N26, he preferred to have Owen Beck and the next 3 years. So if I follow N26, he said, you know what? We're not going to win this year. We're not going to win next year after that. And during the time, we're going to have Owen Beck, your third center, and give development of players. And don't worry about winning or losing. So it's another philosophy. Agree or disagree. It's up to you or up to me, honestly, out the each one of you. But for me, Jake Evans bring leadership. He bring experience with the Montreal Canadiens. And if you have too many young players in the team, it's going to be a problem. You're going to lose right now Devorak, Savard, Armia, Devorak, like I mentioned to you. We're going to lose 4 or 5 of them. And all of them have experience in NHL. You're going to get Beck, Kapanen, Dimitrov, Mayu, 4 new players with no experience in NHL. Is it the best way for a rebuilding team? After year number 4, I don't know. I think I'll be disagree with you. And you're losing Devorak and Evans. So now, who do you have on your third line, a 4-line center? So if you have Zuski, Kirby-Dak, Owen Beck, and Kapanen, guys, are you comfortable to have a season at 80 points with that 4 line? I don't think so. That's a better contract que Dak. At least Evan played properly. Luc Fortin. The Senator 1-1. The goal was reviewed and Disalou. Guys, Owen Beck is not ready to play center number 3 in NHL. I apologize for all the fans love Owen Beck, guys. He's not ready. We don't want to Jake Evans to make the team better. We want Jake Evans play a consistency game to be an important role inside the Montreal Canadiens. It's not expensive at $3 million, guys, at center number 3. It's funny, guys. You guys, you're complaining about the fans spend money to go to game. Do you think they go to game because they want to spend money, or they want to love the Montreal Canadiens because they can afford it and they want to be there? I would love to hear that. I would love to have a fans right now. He spend money to go to the game. Are you going to the game to please his family, his kid, his wife, or he's worried about, oh my God, the team is bad and I spend that kind of money? So what about in Chicago? What about San Jose? What about Anaheim? What about Ottawa? What about Buffalo? And I can go all the way like that. For me, it's not an excuse, guys. The people show up there is because they spend the money. Now, Gorgiev is mad. The Lightning 6-1. But that's my point, Mark, about that. Yeah, Ronnie, unfortunately, I'm not going to be there. That's 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 what I see that way, Rose. Now, of course, it's expensive to see a team struggling like that, but still, I don't know. I don't go there. Montreal Canadiens play 4 game. We're almost at the end of the show, guys. Montreal play 4 game this week. Tomorrow night, Utah. Saturday, Wednesday, Columbus at Columbus. Saturday at 1 o'clock again, the New York Rangers. And Sunday, they play again the Boston Bruins at 3 o'clock p.m. So follow all those 4 games. Very important game for the Montreal Canadiens, guys. Remember, guys, the next 4 weeks until Christmas, this is when a Montreal cannot fall apart. Montreal had to play for 500 a little bit more if they want to stay in the with other team. The good news for Montreal Canadiens, Montreal looking bad, but many teams struggling also. Finally, Montreal are going to have a very difficult Christmas schedule like they do every year. Last year, they finished with 500, 3-3-1. 3 years ago, the record was 1-5-6 game. This year, guys, same situation. The Panthers, the Tampa Bay, they go to Vegas, they go back to Chicago, and they return to Colorado. They have one more game between them and another team, so another very difficult time for them. No fan goes to the game to watch a crappy team. People or not, the Habs are supposed to be better than the losing franchise you mentioned, but I guess the Habs loser franchise too now. Have a good night, Ronnie. That's your choice, PLW, but I'm sure a family uh, can have a free ticket at $800, cannot afford to pay 800, would love to go to the game, PLW. I agree with you, N26, about those players there. So that's happening, guys, on that one. Guys, we hit the end of the show. I know it's a little bit, people show up at 8:30. Usually we start the show at 8:30, but tonight we finish the show at 8:30. And again, the Tampa Bay Lightning lead 6-1 until now. Wow, almost 7. the Tampa Bay Lightning guys are flying over the Colorado Avalanche. This could be ugly game, guys. Don't be surprised. It's Tampa scores 7-8 goals tonight. AK knocked the door tonight. Also, guys, I know many of you guys going to show up now at the show, but unfortunately tonight was a special show between 7:30 to 8:30. I have to go to Bangkok today. I'll be there until late tonight, and then I'll be returned tomorrow night at 7:00 p.m. So, guys, thank you so much to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate that. Don't forget, please, to click on the like, surprise 11 game on the program NHL. More videos coming tomorrow and more game, and the show is going to happen during the week. Thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight, and we want to thank Madar, Danny, and in our tap, Luciano, and then I don't know RG was there, but many others was there. Great comments for N26, Mark Elliott, Ronnie, and our tap with all the report card. We appreciate that. Thanks, everybody, and of course, remember who you are. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Thanks so much, AJ, to be a part of the show tonight. RJ, Ari, thanks so much. Forgot to start the music, by the way. It is what it is. Sometime I'm behind. So that's the thing tonight, guys. Another great conversation for 60 minutes. The time is fly when we do 60-minute show. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Please don't forget, please don't click on the likes. We really thankfully appreciate a lot all of you to be part of the show tonight. Again, I apologize, guys. The show that was early, I decided to do it. A lot of news about the Montreal Canadiens, the Laval Rocket, and I think it was hopefully the right things to do. You deserve to have me at least for 1 hour, and we wish you an amazing, great rest of your night. Have a lot of games to watch in NHL. 11 game in action tonight, and NHL, and of course we'll be back tomorrow night 7 o'clock. Until then, my friend, be well, BL. Find a way not only to dominate your day, or find a way to dominate the second half, or what? Someone said 2024. And it is a great night, everybody. Remember, it's a Thanksgiving this week in USA. Thanksgiving's about family. Thanksgiving's about friends. Thanksgiving's about love. Thanksgiving's all about to be grateful, to be thankful. Some of you did something good to all of you. Some people helping you to be who you are today. Take a time during the Thanksgiving every day to thankfully someone in your life. Take a time to tell someone how much you care about that person. Take a time this week during the Thanksgiving to call someone, to reach someone by email, by text, by phone call. You never heard the last couple of months. Life is short. Health is very important. You never know. Something could happen quicker than what you expect. Sometimes people leave you without to tell them how much you care about them, how much you love them, how much you're really grateful and thankful the relationship you have as with a family or member of your family or a friend. So until then, my friend, take a time this week to reflect on your life. Take a time to look around. And maybe a stranger need help. Sometimes it's not about money. Sometimes just listening. Until then, my friend, have an amazing great week. And of course, the Hockey Nation, the Habs Nation want to tell you one more thing. We love you, friends. Have an amazing great night, everybody. Great week, sir. Oh. Booyah! Salut, Harry!